We are now entering the world of Pasqually and pizza making. How to make a pizza pie by the one and only Pasqually of the Chuck E. Cheese Cool Gang. So here goes nothing.
Warning.
Jesus.
Buongiorno, everybody.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited about my new pizza dough. It's so nice and crispy and crunchy and tastes so fine. Today I'm
It tastes fun? Someone said, why is his nose leaking? I think that's just how his mustache is.
I'm sure that's a food safe pail, but it is very funny to use just a pail.
Why is this just truck stop aesthetic?
Some kitchens just look like this.
Damn, that's a lot of dough.
That is a lot of dough. Take care of the large creature in the kitchen. That's some goosebumps shit.
I love the idea of like having a massive food that big, putting the thermometer in like one side of it and being like, yep, seems good.
All good.
I really want to see this. I want to see why their pizza is so shit.
You're gonna need 23.5 pounds of water for a 50-pound sack of dough mix. If you're using a 25-pound sack of dough mix, you're gonna need only 11.75 pounds of water.
I love the commitment to the Pasqually voice.
You can hear him falter as soon as he has to say a very specific number.
Yeah. Oh, the big bag.
This man fucking lifting with his bag. No good. It just hit me that this is just a really big stand mixer.
Yeah, it's like someone scaled it up.
Either that or this is some borrowed shit. Like,
for when you need to make a lot of pizza very fast.
it's a really tiny guy. He's actually up on the counter right now.
Oh, that's Pasqually's brain right there.
Find somebody to help you.
Oh, by the way, you know what calzone means in Italian? It's a neat little story. Maybe I'll tell you later. When you
Okay. All right.
Completely with oil. You're gonna end up with a pizza crust that looks like it's been run over by a Ferrari. It's gonna have a cracked, dry, ragged edges. After you oil your
Really
buns,
struggled to get that last
label each
sentence
tray
out.
with these. Otherwise, your buns are gonna grow too big too fast, and you'll have big problems trying to roll them out round.
Hate it when my buns grow too big. God damn it.
Life
I'll
of
finish that one without starting to
It
laugh.
usually takes about. If the crusts are not the right size coming out of the roller, you're gonna have a lot of more trouble.
Unacceptable crust.
Panning those guys, and they don't make a very pretty baked pizza either.
No, this is so like mechanical.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Like no love
Now
here.
your brush should always be facing it down.
Yeah, tickle the
Shape
crust.
in the pan so that there is one. Then stack them according to size on a rack and label each stack with the time you finish rolling them out.
My goodness.
Let the
They put these
crust
into like
sit
metal
at
film
room
rolls and
temperature
lock them in a
until
salt
they
mine
rise
somewhere.
and get a little.
Okay, I think we've spotted our first problem, which is when you go here and you get a pizza, the dough's like 3 days old.
Now, when they do warm up, top them with a
Oh,
Put some brown on it.
oh yeah, on VHS that does not look good. Some hot chocolate high velocity.
Hardly wait until it comes out the other end of the oven.
That's just like a conveyor belt pizza oven, but like something about like now we could put it into the machine.
Yeah.
It's just like this featureless gray.
This is my favorite part.
If you do, the cheese won't finish melting.
Imagine if
I fucking can't believe it.
Imagine if your boss was a fucking like puppet suit. That's looking hella mechanical.
wheel.
Yeah.
I think I can take my cart of berries and dates to the market on that.
It looks like a PS2 pizza.
This is a flat disc that has a normal map applied to it, so it has like fake depth.
This is the shit you throw in Lego Island 2.
You can tell when you. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you about a calzone. Well, you see, he was a cousin of mine from Venice who started a chain of bowling alleys in Rome, and oh, never mind. I'll tell you later.
I like someone in chat saying that's not true.
That's not true. I want to hear that story, Pasqually.
Maybe that'll be on the next tape.
The ShowBiz at White Settlement,
Settlement,
Texas.
Texas.
White Settlement, Texas. Yeah, I saw that when I was like kind of browsing through the tape. I was like, what's that? That's a real place.
Hi, I'm Wendy's
Hi.
founder, Dave Thomas. Started with the freshest beef I could find.
We get that pronunciation on freshest
And we
again.
patted it
Freshest?
square. So that's what sets us apart from our competition. And that's why our
It
customers
seems like he's on the verge of
like
crying.
I believe the only way to make a Wendy's Old Fashioned taste better because the salt is pressed into the meat and makes the meat more tender. It also makes the patty larger, so they'll hang over the edge of the bun, and people will like that. Pressing the hamburger patty requires skill and dedication.
What a simple man. I gotta respect it.
I really like him now. I don't know.
If you would
Oh, this is already more heavily edited than most employee tapes I've seen.
These have high production value.
I feel like during the 90s was like Wendy's was like really big, and then they started declining. Cause I remember like Wendy's was like the good fast food place. It was like everyone held them in higher regard than like McDonald's or Burger King.
Bun warmer up above keeps the buns warm and fresh.
Oh,
Set
bun
ground
warmer.
beef.
I thought they said
It's
bong
cut into
warmer.
squares so that the meat hangs over the bun.
He's going to the burger
Oh,
dimension.
dang it. I hate when this happens.
Hello?
I didn't understand a thing he said.
What? What? He's in the TV now, by the way. He lives here.
This is what happened to Yugi's grandpa at the beginning of
Taught how to grill.
Yeah, this is what was going on when he got sucked into the VHS.
Next is our key to success. We'll turn the meat and do a 4-corner press.
You have to put the key in the burger.
You do. It opens up the flavors.
Hide the metal in the burger.
I didn't know that burgers were square.
It is specifically because people like it when the meat hangs out of the burger.
Oh,
no.
Don't like this.
What is this?
Those are the burgers.
When you see red juices
Me too,
on
man.
top of the meat, it's
Yeah,
time to give it a
shouldn't have
turn
touched the
and
bong
press
timer or whatever it
Do
was.
it again just like you did
The
before.
bong
Do the
warmer.
4-corner press just one time more. Use your tool and double check. It should be gray and moist to be correct.
I get what they're going for, but like just going like, yeah, gray and moist is correct. Doesn't sound appetizing.
I wonder if someone actually like memorizes this on their first day at work.
I hope so.
It just dawned on me that the funny part that people upload to YouTube, we just saw it. That was the song. It's gonna be like 30 minutes of this guy learning how to cook a burger.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The top 10 juiced up burgers. And the top 10 juiced up griddles.
Strongman?
Strongman.
What the fuck?
Only serve a great looking patty. Never serve a burger that's looking ratty, but it's something.
Only serve a gay one, not a sad one.
That's a gift. That's a gift.
That's a great
Yeah.
gift, yes.
Or to ruin our chili. Our experts say. Always try to anticipate.
What? That's what our experts say.
Are you a beef?
Stage 1, I'm raw, you just
Oh.
lay me down.
Whoa, if the burgers start doing this,
Oh my
put those in the bin too.
I'm stage 5 and I'm still alive. The service soon and don't be slow.
I'm still alive.
I'm stage 5 and I'm about to die.
That's the way it ought to be when you know
I'm stage 6 and I'm having a baby.
I've got to say it has to do with the Wendy's way.
More burgers on the grill.
Always serve top quality, nothing less than the
What?
best. That's a guarantee.
What is this beat? This is kind of a Sims build mode type beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
90s. That's KPM library music from the 90s.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
Oh, there he is.
It's
St.
him.
Thomas.
Every hamburger you serve our
I love how he
customers
talks.
should be the best in the
Yeah,
business.
that's great.
He's got such a like sweet, sad cadence,
Yeah,
and he's just a
yeah.
hamburger guy.
I just want to get a hamburger. Look, it's my favorite hamburger.
Imagine if we lived in the universe where he outlived David Lynch and he was the one doing number of the
Oh
day
my
videos.
god. This is an old-fashioned number of the
I
day.
hate.
Wait, is this the Wendy's?
Yes.
This is Wendy's. I think this is the "We Love Working Here" compilation.
Yeah.
Be like,
So happy to work.
you're gonna have a great time.
They had to make one tape to show to the high schoolers and one tape to show to the 30-year-olds.
Whoa, that's the grill master.
I'm just imagining I'm still at my last food service job, and I come into work on a bad day, and like, hey, we're filming a commercial today for the brand. I would just be like,
Oh. I'll be in the back.
All right, I'm taking my 15 for the rest of the day.
I'm not going to be one of the people they put on camera who looks happy. No.
All right, well that was
Anything
it.
can be a label.
1989.
That was it? Oh, wow.
Good fact from Emerald Sun Disc in chat. Apparently they tried putting 2 grills in the same Wendy's a few towns over from where this poster lives. It burned down.
Awesome.
Holy shit.
They didn't have the one with the grill scale. Exactly.
Through the years, our success at Pepsi
Hell
has been
yeah.
built on understanding what consumers want and what our customers need.
Everybody's been saying I love Pepsi, but I hate the color brown.
I hate brown liquid.
They're looking for change.
This brown liquid reminds me of the toilet bowl. I can't drink that.
But look at industry trends.
Coca-Cola is already brown. There can't be another brown drink.
There's still a big... So we've decided it's time to make one thing perfectly clear. It's Crystal Pepsi. And the time
That's a great graphic.
Does anybody here like Pepsi more than Coke or Dr. Pepper?
I know one.
Not more than Dr. Pepper.
I know one person who says they like Pepsi more than Coke.
They're referring to this as a new beverage experience. Bro, water has been clear forever.
Any other clear drinks that I've
Yeah, but have you ever drank an invisible soda?
This guy said it doesn't taste like water.
It's clear. Makes it seem like it's a lighter. Crystal will appeal to the health-conscious consumer.
They still think it's healthier because it's not.
Oh my god, healthy Pepsi.
I mean, that is how they advertised it. Like,
that is
like, the
so
whole point of making it clear was to, like, essentially just, like, psyop people into thinking that it was somewhat, like, better for you for some reason.
It's like fucking vitamin water. It's like vitamin water is ridiculously unhealthy for you, but they called it vitamin water, so people thought it was good for you.
You have to look twice. It's like, wow, that's a cola in there. I want to try it. Didn't
Crystal Pepsi fail horribly because everybody was off-put by the fact that it was clear?
Why is the bottom blue?
Well, how would you line it up if you're stocking it? It'd be like
it's basically invisible.
Yeah, you gotta do a double check just to see if the bottle's empty or full. It's not clear.
I wanted to get some Crystal Pepsi, but all these bottles are empty.
Yeah, Crystal Pepsi is somehow more clear than water. It's the clear. It's like you could be drowning in a full of Crystal Pepsi right now. You wouldn't even
Not
know.
a flash in the pan. It's not a fad.
That it will be features and benefits of new Crystal Pepsi and Diet Crystal.
The features taste good, is wet,
by increasing their sales.
4K gaming.
Comes with bottle, collectible bottle.
4K HDR gaming.
Demand for with its new look and new taste. Crystal is
Great graphic.
They really have to stop calling it Crystal. That is not. They did not know.
Why did I go to school for computer science when marketing is just such a fake major, but people still hire you for this shit? That slide, that was just a
That graphic. That did not have to be a graphic.
Do take note that this is a failed. This product failed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fair.
This is a learning experience. I love this theme song.
They don't make theme songs for products anymore. They should do that.
Hey, this was made in Boston.
This is Boston.
If I was born 20 years earlier, I really could have.
Oh wait, a situation. What is the situation?
You're really pushing this new Crystal Pepsi. What makes it different from every other soft drink?
Oh.
What do you think on that? What do you have to say about that?
Crystal Pepsi really appeals to everyone at all ages, especially the health-conscious consumer. the consumer that's looking for an alternative beverage.
It looks like he's
Crystal
about to fall
Pepsi meets
asleep.
those consumers' needs because it has no caffeine.
This guy looks like his eyes are closed and he drew on
Yeah, they're
eyeballs.
painted on.
Capture that customer.
Could hardly keep
They
our
all
shelves
kind of look like
stocked.
their eyes are painted
So,
on.
what we did in order
Yeah,
to
these are like cartoon eyes.
Yeah, I think something weird about the tape.
Something with the exposure, yeah.
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 And that will
How's Crystal Pepsi done so far? Is it here to stay?
Crystal has been very successful in our test. 50% of the people that have tried it have come back and tried it again.
We
Every
brought it to
time
the
two
store, now we
people
can't
buys
find
it, only one person comes back to buy it again.
Oh shit, didn't we just get some?
They filmed this segment in front of some kind of
Tackling
remarkable
objections.
background.
It's just like drawn on. It's just like a picture.
Yeah, but they picked just like a picture instead of just having like a picture of the real store. I don't know. It's interesting. I can't believe there's an entire VHS tape dedicated to being like you have to sell people on Crystal Pepsi specifically.
I want to film. I want to film like a parody of this, where it's just kind of like, how can I be sure that Crystal Pepsi will sell? And then the return is like, it will. Don't worry about it.
However, we found that where we've sold Crystal Pepsi in the past, the brand Pepsi sales have actually gone up, meaning incremental sales to you and higher profits.
What do you even mean by
It's higher profits.
It's symbiotic. Crystal Pepsi makes you thirsty for regular Pepsi and vice versa.
You need to buy both.
One's an
Yin and
acid,
yang.
one's a base.
So it seems like if they say no, just push them hard. Push them fucking hard. You need the sign. You need that barrel full of ice with the soda in it. You need to have
Crystal Pepsi and regular Pepsi.
Yeah.
I really don't see how a cold barrel is going to do any good.
All right, two
It will.
questions about the cold barrel.
Really, really
Come on,
concerned
buy
with
one.
the cold barrel.
However, soft drinks and sandwiches are a natural link. If they're coming in and grab a sandwich, they're going to want to get something.
All right.
It makes sense for you to put that by the
Someone
belt.
got paid
That way you can increase your sandwich
60K
sales
a
and your
year
soft
in
drink sales, which leads to more
1992 to
profits.
write the line, sodas and sandwiches are a natural link.
I love that
There's a lot
song.
of these.
Good chorus.
This video is really lulling me into like a comfortable state. I wish school was like this.
I saw
Such
a
as?
Wendy's in the UK a few months back, and I'm still thinking about that. She looks a little bit scary.
Cold drinks is not as good as hot drinks, but it is a little bit of a banger.
Oh, I gotta have a big one.
I totally forgot about that. Wendy's used to have the biggie size, like the super, like it was their equivalent of like the McDonald's size.
I saw the amount of ice that she put in there, and yeah, that's my experience with the one time that I had a drink at a Wendy's. It was so much ice. It was like filled almost to the fucking plastic.
That's pretty scant for an American drink, you know?
Yeah,
They usually fill it to the top.
At least the Wendy's that was by where I lived in college, they had like the tiny teensy. She's like, please stop recording me.
Yeah.
The spirit.
A smile better
Not
suits
the
the
day.
service worker. This is the best thing about like fucking Five Guys or whatever. You get that Coke freestyle. You don't need to put ice in there. You can just not have ice. It's chilled already. Why do you need ice? Die.
Free lemon slice for you though. Don't you want it?
I do.
Wait, why did
Well, that
they,
was cold drinks.
Was that it?
That's
That
cold
was
drinks.
it, but now there's hot drinks that we need.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Yeah!
Great sound.
There's a Super Mario World ROM hack from this year that has a Mario World sound font version of hot drinks. Yes, because hot drinks has been a fucking meme in the SMW ROM hack community for literally years. It's great. That's how I know about it.
I've never heard of this.
When you mentioned Mario World, I felt a synapse connect in my brain. And now I'm like, okay, I do recognize this. This is one of those videos that I'm imagining. This is one of those videos where I imagine like seeing this video and then cutting like reverse shot to like a group of teenagers just starting at Wendy's, like sitting in the break room watching this on like a tiny TV. Just like looking blankly ahead.
I think today, if you ask for a hot drink at Wendy's, they'll kill you.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy that's like, oh, when I was a kid, but like Wendy's was different. They like stopped giving a fuck. Wendy's was like my favorite fast food joint when I was a kid because it seemed like they actually gave a fuck. The food was good.
That smile right at the end from the worker looked so fucking uncomfortable.
I love it how they had it every time the guy talks about the hot drinks, he has to blow on the steam.
He has to.
Hot drinks.
It's hot.
It really gets you going, you know?
I'm gonna say it. KFC chicken is not delicious. It's mid.
When I was a kid, Wendy's was good. I don't think KFC was ever good throughout my entire life.
Interaction again.
Just the way our
The VHS picture quality is not doing this man on the left any favors. It's making him look like he has a pig nose. It is making him look like he has a snout.
It does look like someone edited him to be a fine piggy sir.
The main thing I remember about KFC, they did the double down in like the early 2010s. I didn't get to try it. They did it again in like the late 2010s, and I tried it, and it sucked shit. I waited 6 years.
I tried it. I remember to try it. It's been 10 years.
Well, you can.
Well, here's the thing. It's
you have the opportunity to enter another Devil's Deal to get access to Diablo 4.
They call it the double down because you want to put it down twice without picking it back up again.
Now this is the tumbler.
Here's the piece
in the middle of the
The
basket.
tumbler?
And after the chicken,
There's a KFC close to me.
370.
It's been there as long as I've been in America. And every time I drive past it, it's like very and sad and no one's there. Not even the employees.
Yeah, KFCs are like that. It looks empty. It looks empty until you rustle the nest. Yeah, like I don't know. You pull up to the drive-thru menu and it's like.
You walk into the restaurant, the drifter's behind the counter flipping his damn coin.
Oh god, that chicken! What the
That's
fuck?
not chicken!
What the hell is that?
Those are ghosts!
We have our
painted
on the
with like
field.
wall paint.
Yeah, this dredge just looks like paint. What the fuck?
This is called
We've been working on this for a while. This is called Cogs
is to
fluid.
prevent the meat from drying out, to give the legs a better finished appearance.
Wash the paint off.
I then spin the legs as I release them. I pick up two pieces at a time.
You just show it off now.
This man doesn't even need the tumbler.
Notice how.
Oh, I just realized they like do that shit without gloves on.
Yeah,
that is not proper.
That's
To
insane.
help us do this, I do this by lifting the basket.
This guy must be an
with
android.
the
He's like
hook.
sticking his hands like
Just
inches
enough
away
to
from like
expose the top
Yeah,
piece.
something about the
oil and
vibe
is not
of this
reacting.
See that it
presenter.
has not yet been browned to the
That
correct
oil is
color.
alive and it's going
This
to
chicken
attack
will
him.
require more closely.
You cannot
overbrowning.
ask a minimum wage
Let's
employee
take
to
another
do
look
this
at the
shit,
chicken.
especially if they're young.
This chicken is now browned to the correct color.
It is
So the
brown.
browning process
Put
is
him back
now
in.
complete. And give a hard, straight, upward tug, and then pull the tumbler
Oh my
straight
god.
up
What the fuck?
to completely tumble the chicken.
Born under chicken.
Using the hook, I then shake
I'm
the
so
basket
thin.
to redistribute the
You
pieces.
keep putting it
to
back in
avoid
there. It's
white
ready.
spots.
Take it out.
Make
Looks so
sure that all the
delicious.
pieces are below the oil. Now I can close.
He is jerking and shaking his meat.
Yum!
The cooking time
Yum.
is 8. I'm going to place the cooked chicken on this tray.
Okay.
You
Whoa,
can hear
what the
this
fuck?
machine is
Stay safe. What the
automatically
shit?
venting for the next
Machinery
round of cooking.
malfunction. Get out.
Over here on
Get
the
out.
timer.
Stop presenting.
gonna
The tape
blow.
is not worth
Now,
it.
when the vent line is straight up, I
The
will
next
be
step
ready
is to
to
cover
manually
yourself in
assist
oil.
venting the cooker. I will do
Here's
this
one quick, easy
by
way to do it.
You see
gradually
those other
depressing
two
the lid lock
vats? Hop into one of them
holding
to
it
protect
down
yourself.
until use a cloth to
It's
hold the
brown,
handle
whatever. I've
and
done
put the
this
hook
joke
in the
like
bottom of the
3
basket.
times already.
It is still
Then empty the chicken out onto
It
the
is
tray.
still brown.
In
This is
order
like
to allow
one of
each piece
those
to drain
like
properly,
Korean
place the
street
pieces
food
bone side
videos,
down.
but like way less appetizing, and they won't have the
Unracking
splash
the
at the
legs.
end.
This is 90s ASMR.
Damn, now I want some chicken.
It's working on Valp.
Yeah. Why did they include this uncut?
You need to see. You need to know.
Let's compare it to our color guide. Our cooked chicken is this.
Here is
Looks
something.
great.
Okay.
Now the chicken can. Now let's take a moment to review the critical standards for the cooking procedure.
The chicken must be cooked.
Oh,
why is that so cool?
At the proper cooking temperature.
Now he's going in the
dial.
pressure cooker.
75 when loading breaded chicken.
I keep thinking he's saying Reddit chicken.
One
He
piece
could be.
in each hand.
Not yet.
Distribute.
Can we green the chicken? There we go. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, Gatorade chicken.
If the chicken turns green,
The cooked chicken.
leave the establishment immediately.
Indicated on the
If the
guide.
chicken is green, leave the scene.
Critical standards.
I can't play the Kitchen Nightmares sound because we don't have enough boosts in the server, whatever the fuck.
Before you in this
Every time his nose just looks like weirder and weirder, dude, the artifact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like his nostrils are growing.
Smell all the
and
chicken.
then you'll have an opportunity
That's how he
to
checks
practice
it.
That's a morose title card.
Very just morose tape in general.
Yeah, very, well...
Also, I gotta say, of all the things that, like, I'd trust to a VHS tape to show versus having, like, someone show me how to do it in person, I would much rather have a real person show me how to use, like, a deep fryer and pressure cooker like that. I would not trust someone on a VHS tape to effectively inform me.
Oh, someone
You don't
tried to
know
go
how
follow
many-
anything from that video. That was all awful advice.
You don't know. You don't realize that was take 22.
The misery of chicken.
Crystal is certainly not a flash in the pan. It's a brand that people look for, it's a brand they ask for, and they're buying it again and again.